Hello everybody. When I first started getting into video making and editing and all that stuff, I was making these short little tiny videos, and I think I made the mistake of turning my bestest biggest crab into a minute and a half video. So I'm going to redo that and show you what it looked like when I started, and obviously this is what it looks like after I'm done, with all the photos of stages of different prep between the beginning and the end. Forget all this stuff. I'm going to be selling all this crap. I'm just getting ready to sell some stuff. But I brought this out just to show you what it looks like. It dwarfs all this stuff. Here's the average size crab I do compared to the biggest one I have. Got that from a good friend of mine in New Zealand. Made a trade for a fossil he truly wanted from me, and I actually wanted that pretty bad, so we just made a swap, and now it's in my collection. So here's the video. I hope you enjoy. The two air scribes on the right are the ones I used for this project. The big one on the right is a chisel tip, and the middle one has a fine point on it for delicate work, or at least more delicate. Here's what this giant concretion looked like before I started taking any rock off. And here's after taking off gobs of rock and realizing I have a long ways to go to prep this baby out. Here's day 2. I removed a whole bunch more rock and realizing that this carapace is huge. Here's the first leg I found. It was a lot higher than all the other legs on either side. Here's the end of day 4, or maybe day 5, I don't remember, but simply moving tons and tons and tons of rock trying to get this carapace exposed. This is probably the end of day 6, and it's getting rather exciting because I'm finding lots of stuff. I keep finding more stuff, and I'm so excited at this point that I'm putting in about 7, 8, or 9 hours per day on this crab. A lot more hours on this crab, but I thought I would place 2 of the average size crabs that I usually prep to show the size of this humongous thing. Nothing but hours and hours and even more hours digging out the rock in between all of these different things. Always exciting to get the pincers exposed. Many more hours shaping all this rock in between all these legs and claws and carapace and stuff. Slow going stuff, but it's starting to get there. This is what I call rock smoothing. It's slow, it's tedious, but I absolutely love doing this. You can see the 2 bulbous areas on top of this rock, and that's where the claws are at. And here's where I've decided to do. I've decided to go outside the box and do something a little bit different. Here you can see just how far outside the box I am going. But at least now you can see both dactyls and both propoduses, which are both pincers of each claw. I had to do a little bit of crack repair for this crack in the rock, but you can't see it now. I only wish I had a picture to show you. That is one massive elbow. Believe you me, I lost sleep over this damaged area, but after a few days I realized I should just fix it the best I can. Filled with 2-part epoxy putty. 2-part epoxy putty, sanded and shaped. Different colors of acrylics to make it look blotchy or mottled kinda, and then some scratches put in there to make it look as real as possible.